I just have one thing to say.
What's your one thing to say?
And that is that we said we would, and we are, doing our New Year's resolution, which is a recap episode. Our first one ever.
Not a recap.
Well, like a check-in, a follow-up, a check-in.
Yeah.
What are we calling these?
I think it's a follow-up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Follow up with friends.
So, hey witches.
Hey witches.
This is Wine Divination. We're your hosts. I'm Christy.
I'm Devin.
And like Devin said, we have an extra. Every time we say like a guest, it's an extra special guest. But this is a really extra special guest because guess who's back at the house? It's Ivy Liao.
It's Ivy Liao. And I literally reference, like, when I'm sending people our stuff in our episodes, I send the one that we did with you.
Best episode.
Yeah,
oh, really?
I think you are.
I think, yours did
yeah,
like so well because the tea was piping hot. Apparently,
was.
we're gonna have more tea today. So if you haven't seen Ivy's episode, it's our best episode, and it's gonna be like linked somewhere down or up or somewhere. And check it out before you watch this one because you got to know what happened before. So, Ivy, why don't you, for the people who don't know.
Well, let's give a real quick recap. First of all, Tell us about yourself first.
Introduce yourself, and then we'll talk about what we talked about last time.
Okay. Hi, I'm Ivy. I'm a writer, producer, director based here in LA. I grew up in Chicago. I went to school with Christy Devin at UCLA, and that's how we all know each other. And now I'm just trying to do this LA grind, LA hustle, and
I feel you.
And make it somehow and not starve.
Yeah.
Seriously. And it's non-stop
footnote and not starve.
And not starve.
Yeah. It's a good thing to want to achieve.
Yeah. So when Ivy was on last time, it was us doing a reading for her and her mom wasn't here, but about her and her mother. And it was spicy because her mom had moved into town. And
into your apartment.
Into your apartment, and then decided to take over your life. No, I'm just kidding. She decided to try to do the thing that you're doing, which is directing, acting, producing, or I know you're not acting.
She's just trying to be you. She's trying to take your spot.
It's true.
Yeah.
She's moving into your spot. Mm-hmm. It's a struggle for dominance. Okay.
It was.
So.
But I was like here for it. I was like, I think Ivy should take the lead. I think she should direct this movie her mom is making.
Well, the card said you guys should collab.
Yeah, and work together.
We're going to find out. Well, actually, let's choose a wine, and then we're going to find out. Did they collab? Did they work on this together? So, wine time.
Is it even over? I want to know how it went.
Yeah, what's still going? Yeah, is it ongoing?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have our two choices. We have white wine, because remember, you were a white drinker.
Yes.
And so we have Fat Cat Pinot Grigio. It's a 2019 from California. So cute. So cute. Let me make sure okay, we can see it. Pinot Grigio, Fat Cat Cellars.
Might need
2019.
I don't know, is this one chilled?
I think this one's pretty cold. This one's not. This one is a Kirkland Signature Sonoma County 2021 Chardonnay. Sorry, I was like not facing the mic. Now I will face the mic. Clearly a Costco wine. Y'all know what's up. So, Ivy, which one piques your interest?
I can't remember what we chose last time, but I feel like last time we chose like Christie's wine or something.
We did because I brought a rosé and you're not like super into the non-whites.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah. I feel I want to
recall.
say Christie's wine is the Kirkland wine.
You're right.
I'm right. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the Fat Cat a lot.
Okay, yeah.
I actually really want to try that because it's so cute. So, today's wine, guys, it's the Fat Cat Pinot Grigio 2019 from California. Look at this packaging.
Do you guys throw ice cube in there, or is that bastardizing the wine?
No, don't do that. Don't do that for wine.
Okay.
I think it's cold enough. This is chill. I would consider this chill.
No, that's what my mom used to do.
Do you want to open it or do you want me to
Yeah,
open
I can open it. Okay. I need to redeem myself after the papa incident. Where is the opener?
right there. Devin's a pro at this.
I worked at Olive Garden for a week.
For a week? Only a week?
I told them I broke my leg. I cannot come back.
Oh, I would too.
It was a hot mess, and I was a vegetarian, and they made me try the meat dishes.
Oh. Where did they make you?
It was not as inclusive back then. Oh, I'm having another
The same thing? Oh, no. I think it's because... Oh, no.
Oh, no.
You know, just do it back in there, and then...
I will. Another pifa papa. I'm not an expert.
This is why Devin only worked at Olive Garden for 1 week.
Aha! Oh, we'll finish it. We don't need the cork anyway.
Okay. Glasses.
Glasses. All right.
The packaging is so cute. The label is so good.
I can't see how much I'm pouring, so if you need more, let me know.
Love is blind. We feel your pain. Mm-hmm. Okay, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
To your mom.
Yep. What's your mom's name, by the way?
Crystal.
Crystal. To
Crystal. Did she choose that name or was she born
chose
that?
that name.
Okay, of course. At least it wasn't like, okay, you know, like all the Asian ladies like to choose like cherry or or something like that.
Why?
No, it's just, I don't know, that because they get to choose their English name, right?
Yeah.
Like my mom chose Bianca.
I thought you were going to say Beyonce for a second.
No, she
I was
chose
like,
Bianca.
Pretty good.
I like Bianca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did your dad choose a name too?
I think he did.
Oh.
But maybe they chose it for him.
I feel like your name should be chosen for you, but maybe that's just me. Like,
Well,
I feel like
but if you're like, okay, did you ever in like Spanish class or whatever, like choose your Spanish name?
they always gave it to me. Like, sorry.
Oh, okay.
When I moved to Costa Rica, they couldn't say Devin, so they called me Diva.
Diva.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
you're like Diva. Your name's Diva.
Now my name's Diva now.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
so the same thing for like Asians. It's always like Cherry or like
Alice.
Winnie or like
Yeah.
Alice. Alice is a big
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I like the name Alice.
Yeah.
It's a nice name.
It's like if you choose your name, it's like, ooh, you gotta choose something like with zhuzh, you know,
Zhuzh,
like
yeah.
you're like, oh, this is my English identity.
Mm-hmm. I love that. You could be whoever you want.
Exact. Well, like you're like you're
I'm
diva,
Diva.
diva Loring.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, speaking of your mom, cheers again to
Cheers.
Crystal. Okay, so, yeah, last we left off, there was a shoot coming. You were maybe gonna collab. You were on the fence about it. Well, also you were like sick of your mom. So what happened? Where are we now?
Yeah, did the
Yeah.
movie get made?
So
Did it do well?
So like weeks up to the shoot, my mom would be like texting me every day, like 5 texts a day.
Oh, shit.
Morning text, good morning, will you direct this film?
Begging,
Morning, will you
pleading.
produce this film?
Also, did you get this? Is really good wine.
It's
Is it?
really, really good.
It's really
Yeah,
good.
it's good.
I already know this is gonna be a 5-star for me because I can drink this very
It's got
easily.
a tardiness for me.
It's sweet. It's very sweet for me.
really?
I don't know.
I think it's sweet and tart.
It's
And
smooth. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's sweet and crisp, and I
Pinot
can drink
Grigio.
this very easily. So it's
Tastes
already
like juice.
it's
I can-
already a 5. Yeah,
I can feel the heartburn forming already.
Yeah.
it's already a 5 for me. But anyway, sorry.
No.
I was
it's
like,
all good.
like, this wine is so good.
It's really good. Yeah. So yeah, every day my mom would be like harassing me, please help me with
She
this
was
movie.
on her hands and knees.
And I just couldn't not help my mom. You know, like I was just like, okay, as much.
Did you
like,
direct this movie?
As much like animosity there is sometimes between me and her, I like still care about her. And,
Yeah.
And making film is like a hard thing. Like we all know it. Like,
You were like, Mom, you're gonna do all these things wrong, so you
I
can't steer your mom wrong.
I just couldn't. You know,
You can't let her make the mistakes.
So I was like, okay, Mom, I'll first AD.
That's an even harder job for
It's
those
pretty
for the film people who don't know. So okay, there's like the director who has the vision, and then they have an assistant director who is not an assistant, but they basically have the job of running the set,
Yeah.
doing all the scheduling, managing the set. They're the ones who like tell everyone like, hey, be here at this time, and like this is when we're running behind, or this is when we're caught up, or
Yeah.
like
Or don't do this shot. It
Yeah.
doesn't match this junk.
they're like the lot. It's like if you split the director up into like left brain, right brain, like the director's like the creative side, and then the assistant director is like the logical like
Yeah,
side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how
so-
was it?
Who directed it?
Okay, so here's kind of like the next beat following.
Okay.
Was
The next beef?
No.
Oh, the next beat. Okay, I was like, the next
that followed
beef?
that discussion. So she was supposed to direct and produce and everything
And act, right?
and act.
Oh my
And
God.
and her husband wrote the script. I don't know if that was ever mentioned.
Yes, I think
it was.
I think it was. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's definitely like a family business. This is like
goodness.
a family burden, y'all. Like,
That should be a movie or a show.
honestly, that's
In
like
and of
what
itself.
I'm like thinking of. I'm just like, we should have made like a documentary while we were doing this.
I would.
you know,
I would
like
want
a
to watch
reality
that.
show.
I would want to watch that.
But basically, so basically, I signed up to do first ADing, and then I was like, like, I don't know if I could do this. So I was like, all second AD. You should hire a first AD because I still have my full-time job and all this other
That's
stuff.
a lot.
you
Yeah.
know? So, mom hired a first AD, and then during rehearsal, the first AD became the director. So at that point, we all
of
kind of
course.
know that
Yeah.
someone still needs the first AD. So I basically, in the end, kind of first AD and second AD.
Oh, interesting. I mean, that
Yeah.
I feel like that it's a tricky thing when you are acting and directing at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you're on screen, you're focused on that, and then like you can so easily neglect all the other duties, and also you can't like watch yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're also
you gotta trust
so-
somebody.
Yeah, you can't really see the forest through the trees. Like you can't watch your performance for what it really is. You're just
No,
gonna have
You
your
gotta
own-
trust somebody for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. And so, yeah, we got into production. Production was 14 days in SF and
a
in
feature?
LA. Yes.
14 days?
14-day feature.
Oh my god.
We were shooting like
How
10
many-
pages a day.
Oh my
shooting it?
god.
Pascal.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I don't know.
Can't pronounce his last name. I'm sorry, Pascal. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we were all in SF for half the shoot. And it was wild, y'all. Like,
I can't. Okay, I bet.
I'm like trying to like figure out what.
I can't
where
even
it
imagine
was-
because
yeah.
I assume you guys were all like living together and then also going to set together and
Yeah.
working together.
Yeah.
So that's a lot.
So my mom has a place in SF, and naturally all the crew stayed at her place. And I was like,
the whole crew?
And I was like, I do not want to stay in this house that I grew up in.
Yeah.
So, you know, I basically went
Did
to
you go to
like,
hotel?
my best,
Oh,
no,
okay,
my
okay.
best friend's place. And then yeah, every day we would just like all be together. There's a lot of fighting and you know.
Oh god.
Between the family and also outside of the family. Yeah, and it was difficult. Yeah.
How did you survive?
Well, I think the funniest thing was like I kind of treated it as like a job, and I like tried
You
to
have
like
to.
distance myself
Yeah.
from it. But at one point, like I was also acting in it. I have a role. There's like 2 scenes or 2
Oh
or
my
3
god.
Oh my god.
Were you playing like her daughter?
scenes. No. Okay, so this is the part where it's like, oh my gosh, I need to go to therapy. But
I think you already
I-
needed to go to therapy.
okay.
And that's on T.
So yeah, so her film is basically about how hot she is. And
Oh my
how
God.
Oh,
all
work. Wait,
the-
and it's written by her husband?
and it's written by her husband.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Okay.
All the men around her start disappearing or dying, and then
She
there's,
killed him?
there's like a detective involved.
Well, we don't want to
and-
spoil it, but
Yeah. We will. That's
Okay.
Yeah,
because
because we should do a fucking screening of this film.
We should.
on pod.
Yeah.
invite us to the premiere.
No. Yeah, and okay, I won't get into like too many
Yeah, yeah,
details,
yeah.
but so like there's definitely like a lot of on screen seeing my mom making out and like doing
With like
things
other
with
men.
other
Whoa.
and women.
Oh,
Oh,
my god.
Oh, you better work, Crystal.
So
Yeah.
I'm just like, so
I like that.
I'm,
Okay.
you know, I'm trying to like be professional, but at the same time, it's like,
You're
okay,
like,
there's
ew.
30 people like staring at my mom right now.
Oh
while
my
she's like
God.
doing these like really like intimate.
Wait, did
scenes.
they did the crew know that you were her daughter?
So I tried to keep it under wraps for the longest time, and I like would call her Crystal. I would like be like very.
I'm like, people are gonna
firm.
put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah,
do some
but
math.
she was like just like so proud of.
She's like,
you
I need
know.
my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she would always like say
Aw.
that, and then eventually it
It's
was
like when
in a
Ivy was a
secret.
baby, and then people were like,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, wait, I had no idea that part of this film was her like making out with people all the time and like oh my
Yeah.
god. Wait,
That
so how did her
is so
husband
crazy.
deal with all
and
that?
I guess her husband
Well, he
also
wrote it.
enjoyed seeing.
Oh my my God. So this not only was like a family affair, but it opened your eyes.
It was a family
oh my gosh,
affair.
It was a family affair.
Oh my God.
A family affair.
Like,
Yeah.
my
Family
mom does a bunch of stuff in this film. And yeah, in certain scenes, I'm in
seen
the
it
scene
all.
watching her doing it.
You've seen it all.
yeah.
You're in it, seeing
I
it all. We're
find
seeing you
therapy.
see it all.
I bet your reactions are really real.
I mean, like, for, like, the scenes I'm acting in, I have to, like, keep my face straight. But inside, I'm just like, holy shit, I'm traumatized.
Oh my God.
I
I
would
love
have
this.
said no.
Yeah, I know.
I would have said no.
I know, but I listened to the tarot cards,
Yeah, they did tell
Wait,
you
so
a
how
collab.
how do you feel after? I mean, do you think that it was a valuable experience?
I definitely feel like I, like, did what I had to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I don't know if my mom would have been able to pull it off. I don't know.
What? So is the film in post-production now?
It is.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so it did get made,
Mm-hmm.
and there is footage out there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
When
Where's
is the
the footage?
release?
I don't know. I want to say maybe by April.
They're gonna go for
Okay.
festivals and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I love that.
Coming to a festival near
Near
all of
you.
us.
Yeah.
A little too
What's
near.
it called?
Dark Feathers.
Dark
Oh my gosh!
Feathers.
This is like a 50 Shades of Grey, like
This is
a sequel.
50 Shades of Dark Feathers.
Yeah.
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 So,
50
okay.
Dark Feathers.
So you're traumatized and you listen to the cards. So, Chrissy, what does that say about us?
Wow. Well, I want to know what you want to know
Yeah.
this time around.
I want to know what's going to happen when the film gets out there. I'm curious about how it'll affect
Ooh,
me.
about the film and you. Ooh.
My life? Am I going to get blacklisted?
Oh
I don't
my God.
know, Like,
Okay.
like, I definitely, like, stuck my neck out there to help my mom finish this film.
Yeah.
Just right under the guillotine.
I
No.
know.
I mean, that's,
But, like,
it's a lot to, and you don't
Yeah.
want to, like, you don't want to see her fail. and
No.
stuff,
yeah.
No, of
But-
course not.
But at the same time, in my humble opinion, like,
Do you think people are going to go see this movie? You know? Do you think it's going to get bought and stuff?
I think the best case scenario is going to become The Room.
If you guys don't know,
bad
you
film.
guys don't know that reference. It's like a Tommy. Okay, so
She goes,
it's-
in my humble opinion. I thought she was really going to be like, it's not
Something
that
nice,
bad.
yeah.
No.
Okay, The
She
Room-
just compared it to The Room.
The Room is this infamous, like probably it's the worst film ever is what people call it, and it's like it's directed and starring Tommy Wiseau, and there was like even a movie about
How bad it is.
yes, like and how it was made because it's just so ridiculous.
With James and Dave Franco. So if you haven't
And
seen that, what's it
Seth
called again?
Rogen too. Disaster Artist.
Yes,
Disaster
that's
Artist.
Yes.
So
that's right.
look it up if you don't know what it is. That is a very high compliment and a
I guess
low blow.
I think
Yeah.
it might be a bit too generous of a compliment.
My God, the tea.
Well, I mean, the name. Okay, do you think the
Dark
fault
feathers.
is in? Do you think the fault is in the script or in the production of it?
Everything.
Oh no! Oh, we hate to hear
Choice
it.
after choice.
I mean, I love it already, but
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
I know, and I'm sure it's not that bad.
I don't know. It sounds really bad. I don't know.
Oh no! Well,
Yeah.
14 days is not a lot of time to make a movie.
Y'all hustled.
Y'all hustled hard.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone worked very hard in making it
Yeah.
Okay,
come
so
to fruition for all of our benefit.
Let's get into the reading, shall
Okay,
we?
let's get into it.
Okay, so the deck of cards that I'm going to present is the Cosmic Slumber Tarot deck, which was actually a gift from one of our viewers, but also Devin's aunt. Thanks, Doreen.
Thank you. Okay. I'm just gonna do this one because I like the vibe of this deck, even though it looks scary.
It's so pretty. I love the case.
I know it's
It's a good
very
deck.
beautiful
The
deck.
Occult Tarot.
Yeah, the occult tarot. It's got a little bit of. It's a gentle deck.
Looks are always deceiving.
Yeah, that's true.
You can go through them and
Okay.
Pick
and
them up. Yeah,
Mhm.
see what you like.
Oh, these are like metallic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They got the red foil on the sides.
Yeah.
I have to say, I really love this wine.
It's
And
delicious.
I want to try other Fat Cat wines.
Mm. The little bodega near me really has some great stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to choose this one because I really love the art on it.
Beautiful.
Okay. So Ivy has chosen the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. Again.
Is this the first time we're using the Cosmic Slumber?
No.
Oh.
We used it on Dasha's, and stuff too.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so tell us about what you're thinking in detail. We know that you're kind of looking for what's the future for you and the film. So while you're shuffling, tell us kind of in detail, like, around that question.
I mean, I feel like realistically and ideally, it'll just disappear into the void and it'll just be like a memory for everybody.
Do you think it'll actually get finished? Because I know there's a lot of like films that kind of don't get finished.
Yeah, it's gonna get finished.
Okay.
Like, if I
Your
know
mom's
my
driven.
mom,
She is really driven.
Crystal's a
it's
driven woman.
happening.
She gets it done.
yeah, she does, and I don't know how to shuffle these cards.
Any way you want, you can like throw them on the
Okay.
like
I'll
you can
just,
mahjong it. You could do whatever you want.
Kit Kat me. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like the most ideal, realistic, happy ending for me.
Okay.
For everybody.
If it disappears, oh my god.
And it's a really mean thing to say, you know, but
I'm thinking sequel.
Does she know? Does she know that you like think that it's bad?
100% from the beginning.
So you like keep telling her like
from the
I think this is
beginning, I
bad.
was like, Mom, Dad, like this script is a no-no in 2023. You know?
Wait, is it problematic?
It's problematic.
Well,
Oh.
if it's about this like all these dudes ogling this woman and then they start disappearing, like
I mean, that's not
doesn't
problematic
that
in itself.
what was that movie that came out that was like what's her name? She had that wig and she was in these costumes and she was like killing these dudes.
Atomic Blonde.
No, not that one, but it was like the one after.
Titan.
No. Who starred in it? She had like a rainbow wig and like maybe a nurse outfit. And it was like a feminist revenge thing, but also very problematic. Sounds like that to me.
Okay, well, the important detail. I guess maybe this is a spoiler. Basically,
That's fine.
We don't want to spoil it.
But
How could
basically,
maybe?
the spoiler is problematic.
Oh.
So what happens is problematic, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think there's a bunch of like cultural, and
Some nuanced stuff.
some whitewashing that happens in it that is a big no-no.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Okay,
I guess.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
So Ivy has shuffled the cards. We're gonna do Celtic Cross.
Tried and true.
Oh, the first card is the reverse chariot. Okay.
3 of torches. Was
It
that
goes
wands?
up and then down, right?
Let me see.
Torches is wands. I think it is up and then down.
Yep.
Okay. And then left and then right.
Okay, High Priestess in the past.
Oh, I think so. I think the magus is. Oh no, that's
The Magician.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Gender neutral term.
Nice.
1,
Okay, the Devil,
2,
Vices. The Devil came
3,
up last time too.
and then 4. Okay. Wow. So
I
okay,
love
we
this.
just pulled the Celtic Cross spread for Ivy here, and I think this is gonna be a little bit of a dramatic reading from what I can see. There's a lot going on here. Okay.
A lot of major arcana.
Yeah, lots of face cards, and lots of pentacles and cups.
Maybe I didn't shuffle this correctly.
No, it's always it's all meant to be, you know.
Yeah, it's all meant to be.
Okay, so we're starting with in the first position is the Chariot reversed.
Okay.
And the first position is about the current situation.
Yep.
Okay.
Your immediate concerns.
Yeah.
So the Chariot reversed.
That's the number 7 card. I can start.
Okay.
So, This is already tea. It's about the inability to move forward and stagnation. So in reverse, the Chariot is suggesting a lack of confidence around a specific goal. There's definitely a lack of confidence in this project.
I mean, when it comes to Ivy, that's the immediate concern.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Okay. It says or a general lack of focus or direction, but I feel like this is a lack of confidence around this project. The dark feathers. It signals the need for a more concrete plan in order to regain momentum. Impulse control will be needed in order to grow and take action in a positive direction. This reversal may also warn of moving too quickly, missing important steps, or hesitation.
Well, if you want the movie to be done by April, that's maybe missing some steps along the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. It says change is happening so fast you feel out of control. It may seem like you're being pulled in two directions at once, and the stress is intense. You fear
That sounds really accurate.
Yeah, you fear you won't be able to control the multiple factors of a given situation. You're at a crossroads. Choose your direction carefully. The more you can tune into your own inner guidance, the more control you can exert outwardly. Most likely, the solution to the problem at hand is to take the middle road between the two conflicting.
You know what I immediately thought of is like, okay, so the chariot is, the imagery is usually like someone who is in a chariot with like two, like a black and a white, like sphinx that's pulling it. And usually in the upright position, it's like, okay, you have control over these two beasts and things are just kind of like going shoom. But then in reverse, I almost feel like I really I liked this reading of these two directions because I feel like one of these animals that's pulling the cart is like what you want, and then one of these is like what your mom wants, and it's like, okay, do I go one way? And it sounds like there's something in between that you can go.
Yeah, like maybe maybe instead of being like, Mom, your movie sucks, and but you also
You
are
don't want to
never
be an enabler though.
you're never gonna be like, oh, this is amazing. Maybe you just gotta like take it for what it is and be neutral.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's true. Like, I want her to succeed and I want her to be super happy. But at the same time,
there's
it's
only
like,
so much you can do.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, okay, what if this like comes back to me? What is it going to do for my career if it ends up...
Well, it was just a job, you know?
Yeah.
And you weren't that high up. It's not like you directed it.
Yeah.
True.
You were just on the crew. And you didn't even stay at the house. You stayed at your friend's house.
Let it be known.
Yeah, let it be known.
She wasn't that close.
She wasn't in the crew house.
Okay, so that seems to check out so
Yeah.
far. You're being pulled in these different
100%.
directions. It very much checks out. So the next position is the tube spot, which is 3 of torches. In this case, that's wands. And that is the thing that's crossing you, right? It's like the current...
crosses you and describes obstacles facing you.
Okay, so, and we like to, for this, like, cross position, we just always just do them as right side up, because, like, it's sideways, so I don't know which way is right up. So, 3 of wands.
I have it. Now is the time, I like this actually, now is the time to show the world what you can do. You've worked hard to develop your talents and you have confidence in your abilities. You feel passionately about what you do, and you believe you can inspire others, so express yourself. You've developed a project, a business, a creative endeavor, or another venture, and now you're ready to share it with others. Maybe not this film. But by devoting yourself truly to your goals, you can succeed. Do what's necessary to bring your dreams to fruition. I feel like this is in the kind of crossroads spot because you're like, you do have these other projects and you just said, you're like, I don't know how this is going to come back and affect me. And it's like, you have these things that you're so good at, you're moving forward with them, but you have this kind of like fear that this will affect that negatively in some way.
What I have is it's like adventure lies ahead of you. As you expand into a new role or identity, you have plenty of support. 3 of wands indicates that you are using your energy to work with others, delegating and sharing responsibilities that play to your strengths. There may be an element of waiting for the right opportunities to come to you, but in the meantime, you are able to use your energy creatively and productively, allowing expanded prosperity to grow with the possibility of traveling. More specifically, work is presenting you with exciting collaborative opportunities. You may consider hiring a team or a new employee due to increased profits or scaling up if you own your own business. This card can also signify traveling for work or conducting business overseas. You are doing traveling soon.
Or maybe this is like what your mom hopes for this film, because this reading is about what will happen with the movie, right?
Yeah,
And,
well, also your relationship with that,
true.
too.
Yeah, definitely.
And so maybe there is this hope that it's going to, like, do big things, but you're also kind of, like, on the dark sphinx.
Yeah.
You're like, no, it's not.
You're like, which way? Yeah.
Right, because, I do feel like, you know, like, mom-daughter duos in Hollywood are pretty rare, you know? And it's like, if the cool story is actually the story of making it, like, that would be cool and interesting. It's like, look, it's like this woman made a film and she has a daughter who's also in the film industry, and maybe that'll work out.
I love this as a reality show.
Or even just like a make another feature about this very thing.
Right.
Because it's like, I don't know, it's giving like old Hollywood, like whatever happened to Baby Jane, or like those other, or like Grey Gardens kind of situation. And
That's
I feel like we
true.
haven't seen that in a while. And then people love drama. So
Like a new modern version of that.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go to the 3 spot, which is the reverse 5 of Cups.
So this is what's known to you already. So reverse 5 of Cups. Let's see.
Okay. So. Oh, okay. This checks out.
Oh, wait. We gotta take a sip. This is one of the saddest cards in the
In
tarot.
reverse?
Still one of the saddest cards in the tarot.
Okay. All right.
I have ran out of wine.
Oh, shit.
We need more wine.
This is a
This
heavy.
is gonna go quick.
It's
so
a heavy
good.
subject, a heavy day.
Amazing. So every time we come across one of the saddest cards in the tarot, you gotta
Cheers.
take a drink. Cheers.
Again to Crystal.
To Crystal. And to Dark Feathers.
Okay. In reverse, this is what's already known to you. This is about silver linings and moving on. So, which I feel like you kind of
Time to move on from this
yeah,
film.
you're like I need to move on.
Yeah.
So the reverse 5 of Cups in your reading is a hopeful sign, showing that you have turned a corner in how you perceive your situation. Seeing the silver lining and accepting the truth puts you on the path to healing and growth. So it's good that you know that you need therapy after this experience. I think that's a
100%.
good step.
Yeah.
Yeah, it suggests you're not yet certain how to handle a disappointment or loss, but you're starting to move away from the hurt and make a new life for yourself. A card of healing, it represents acknowledging the struggles that make us stronger.
Healing.
Healing from what just occurred.
It sounds like therapy is a good idea.
Yeah.
And you know this.
Yeah.
But you also like lastingly like know things about your mom and dad's relationship.
Very
that
wise.
Is, like
Right.
you're
It's
like, I wish I
illuminating.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know too
it's
much.
true.
You know too much, and you need to move on and heal from that information.
Yeah.
So you're like this figure that's just drinking 5 cups on the beach.
Yeah, that's you. Except
Right now.
me.
the
Right
cups are
now.
empty because you drank all of them.
I know.
Yeah.
And they all have fat cat in them.
Exactly. This seriously, this Pinot Grigio is so good.
It's delicious.
It's
Good,
really
I'm
good.
glad.
It's even getting better. So
Yeah.
next time I'm gonna get more of this. I think I want to try their red wines. I want to try their others.
Nice.
It's a good one. Okay. The 4th spot is the reverse King of Cups, which is kind of what you don't necessarily know outright about
What's
the
unknown about the
situation.
situation,
Yeah.
or it describes the foundation of the concern.
And sometimes this will give me like subconscious stuff that you're not necessarily aware of.
Reverse Knight of Cups. Okay.
King of Cups.
Oh, King of Cups. Alright, I have it.
Okay.
King of Cups reversed. It shows. Oh, I thought it said emotional trauma, but it says emotional turmoil. Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Emotional turmoil, insecurity, and defensiveness. If
But you kind of already know this.
Yeah. That's
I don't
for
know if
sure.
this is like crystal at all, but if it represents a real person, it can be manipulative, emotionally controlling, or vindictive.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's crystal.
It suggests dissatisfaction and frustration, perhaps because you aren't using your creativity.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna say reading about your job because you guys are both in the business of entertainment. Mm-hmm. This card suggests territorialism and power struggle. You may fear losing ground and try to control others, but secrecy, duplicity, and manipulation may exist in the workplace.
You know what? This sounds like that all that stuff seems like on par with your mom.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And how she's conducting her business.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Mm-hmm. But it sounds like it's going to continue, and that's just something that you maybe need to be aware of and continue to be making your peace with in a way, because it sounds like it's not ever going to change.
Yeah, we in post, baby. It's going to keep going.
Yeah, like she's going to, until it gets done, that's just how, that's the way that she
And then there's
going to
be a next movie. And the next one.
It's going to be like 60.
I'm telling you, there's a sequel.
Dark feathers.
Sequel on the horizon.
Light feathers.
Light feathers.
White feathers. Okay. In my book, it says the reverse King of Cups can indicate shaky boundaries or emotional instability within you or around you. Probably around you, probably in you too. Mm-hmm. Be careful about who you rely on for support, and be aware that you may need to dig deeper into your own reserves instead. Mm-hmm. It may also mean that you doubt your own ability to lead while others are looking to you for guidance. Like your mom. Mm-hmm. There may be confusing communication in the near future, leading to hurt feelings or feeling rejected by someone who is just not able to open up fully. Try not to take it personally. Oh my God, that's totally like your mom.
So when she comes to you asking for you to be post supervisor, you just gotta say no.
Yeah, seriously. Like, oh, Ivy, do this VFX.
Yeah, that's already happening.
Oh no.
Yeah. What kind of VFX is in Dark Feathers?
I mean, the opening scene is like feathers floating, you know,
my God.
and yeah,
there you go.
There's a lot of like cosmetic things. There's some blood.
She's like, Ivy, make me look younger.
Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah.
Remove this mole.
Yeah. That's totally something that
this
she would
wrinkle.
do. Yeah.
Okay, so this is past influences now fading away.
The 5 spot, right?
Yeah.
So we've got the High Priestess in I feel like that was the position you had to take to get through this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the High Priestess in this kind of like past zone.
It's a beautiful and enigmatic card symbolizing feminine spiritual power, the goddess from whom all life comes and to whom it all returns. She may advise paying attention to your inner world, dreams, imaginations, and intuition, especially if you tend to be a logical, practical person. Look more deeply at your hidden talents and motivations. Face your shadows and reconcile your inner life with your outer one. Upright, the High Priestess suggests inner changes are taking place, even if they haven't materialized yet. Something hidden is about to come forth.
Oh.
I mean, that's in the past, right? So I feel like while you were in...
Oh, you saw the hidden thing come forth from within your mom.
Yes, true.
Especially after all this making out.
But this was like, this card is all about, like, you definitely had stuck to your guns, use your intuition and the knowledge that you had within yourself to, like, make it through. And so this card is saying, like, when making these kind of financial and business decisions, you were, like, gonna go into it, like, without end, but then you knew kind of already what the answers were. Mm-hmm. With like going into business with your mom, like you kind of knew what to expect. So then like
volunteered, I knew what I
you knew exactly what you were signing up for. Yeah. So I feel like you really relied on your own intuition, what you knew of your mom, what you knew of the situation, and that informed your choices. And it was more of a feeling, like, I think it was more like you knew, like, objectively that it was going to not be, like, the greatest experience, but then it's like you did it for your mom, in the end. Yeah. It's like, it's your mom, you're going to help her do what you can to make it the best that it could be under the circumstances.
You even took a role in it.
I had dialogue, too. I didn't know I had dialogue until I literally, like, got to set.
Was your role detective?
No, I'm like a foot soldier.
Oh. Wait, is there some kind of like, is there supernatural elements in this?
No,
I don't think so.
But there's something that makes it a little controversial.
Okay.
Okay.
my God, is everyone like wearing KKK hoods? Like, what is
No,
this?
I'm gonna start guessing. I'm like, okay, is it like you guys are like you guys are like sex workers, and then like she's like getting revenge, and like you're doing biddings.
Except she calls them prostitutes in the film instead of sex workers.
I would say that's getting close.
Not even prostitutes, like hookers.
Yeah,
Street walker.
Streetwalker.
Damn.
If you're a sex worker, thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you for your service, and we love that you listen. Please come on our show.
Yeah, actually. We want to know if business is banging. Okay.
Yeah, we'll give you a reading. For free.
I also, looking at the spread, I really love that it's like the high priestess in the past, but the magus / the magician in the like kind of future, like a near future spot.
Yeah, coming into being in the near future.
This is good.
This is the card of
good.
creativity and like personal power. The magician.
So the magician is it. So like from my pool of knowledge, without looking at the book, like this card is kind of about like being in balance with all of the like the elements and all of these like tools, and being like a lightning rod for like the divine is usually what it is. In my book, it says about like manifestation, creator, inspired action. The magician has the power of 4 elements: earth, air, fire, and water. Combined with their connection to the divine, they're able to create unlimited abundance in the physical realm. You are the magician, and the elemental ingredients you need to be creative are always at your fingertips. With clear intention and passion, you can connect to the divine and manifest your dreams into reality. This card is a reminder that you are more powerful than you know. Take action when inspired and focus on keeping each element in balance in your life. So I feel like this really checks out because you're somebody who's balancing a lot of stuff going on. I mean, it's like you have a job, you got your mom's stuff, you got like these other side projects and things. So it's like, you know, you're in control. Remember that. And, you know, you're this magician who's got everything on lock.
Yeah.
Is what I got.
When the magician shows up in a reading, it indicates you have special powers, but you may not realize them yet, or you may not be using your powers. Use your intellect, intuition, talents, and practical skills to manifest your dreams. The magician reminds you that you're constantly creating your reality, which I feel like in film is like really what you do. And that your thoughts are the forerunners of manifestation. The magician recommends getting in touch with the unseen world instead of focusing only on the material one. The presence of the 4 magic tools on this card suggests that everything you need is right there at your fingertips. You're connecting with your power and aligning with the universal forces to achieve your goals and desires. As a creative, I feel like this is like the best card you can get in the future outcome spot.
It seems like you're gonna be fine. It's a lot of shit that you're going through. Remember, like, that's the nature of your mom.
Yeah.
But nothing to do with
the
you.
The film won't affect you.
Yeah, it sounds like you're gonna have it all under control. Like, you are a separate entity. You're like, you got mastery of all these different things. So, that seems good. That's a good sign.
That's positive.
Yeah. But we got the devil. in the 7th spot.
This is the current state of mind.
Oh, okay. Indulge. Okay, I don't even have to look this up. Yeah, I think this is all like the devil is all about giving in to your like inner urges, your base urges. It's always about like excess of things, like indulging in excess, and like it could be like different things. It's always like vices, so it could be like, I don't know, like drugs, sex, drinking, eating. Like, I don't know. It's like you maybe you feel like, and this spot is about current state of mind, right?
Yep.
So like maybe you're like, okay, I'm gonna reward myself and just go hard on some things. I don't know how you feel, but Devin, what do you have?
It says, when the devil shows up in a reading, he recommends reevaluating your relationship to people and material things that keep you chained. So maybe reevaluate working with your mom in the future.
Yeah.
It's time to let go of old fears, hang-ups, inhibitions, dark feathers, and ways you manipulate others to satisfy your needs. The devil tells you to figure out what's true and what's false, at least for you. Yeah.
Okay.
So, time to let go of anything that's chaining you or holding you back. and move forward as the magician with mastery of your own power, I think.
Yeah.
I wish the devil was in the people around you spot.
That would be so funny.
That would be so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that is the next spot, which is the circumstances or people surrounding your situation.
Okay. I mean, just looking at this card, it's like this person has like picked all these pentacles off this barren tree. So I don't know. Maybe this is about like your mom has like fucking took you for all your worth.
You're like, you know, the
You're
giving
dry.
tree.
Oh no, the giving tree.
Have you ever read that?
I haven't.
It's a kid's book where
It's
there's
really
this,
good.
There's this tree. Spoilers ahead, everybody, if you have never read The Giving Tree. But there's this tree, and it has a boy. And the boy, when it's young, loves to play and climb in its branches. But then as he gets older, he starts asking the tree for more and more material things. Like, I need wood for a house. I need this. So he ends up chopping down the tree in the end. And when he's an old man, he goes back to the tree. And he's like, I just need a place to sit. And the tree is all happy because she's like, I have a stump.
Oh.
So you're the tree. Oh, no.
Okay, so 4 of Pentacles in my book. I guess it's not, I don't know. Let's see. It says building stability, conserving resources. So this is about holding too tightly to the material world will never satisfy your need for a sense of security. Feeling financially stable is a concern for everyone. And oh my God, just talking about not starving. Okay, and once you've achieved some level of comfort, it's easy to focus on maintaining what you've got and lose sight of potential growth. The 4 of Pentacles asks you to affirm that you are stable and safe, and remember that you will always have what you need. Conserve what you've earned without losing yourself off to new paths to abundance.
Were you very cognizant, or like were you a voice for your mom and being like, this is too expensive, or like you don't want to spend on this?
No, but I'm thinking about getting a Porsche, so maybe this is telling me
Ooh.
not to get it.
What are you getting? Are you getting
A Porsche Boxster. It's like a 2-door
I
convertible.
know,
Oh
yeah.
my
So
God.
maybe I shouldn't.
Well, it represents a practical, conservative attitude toward money and material goods. So maybe go for the Subaru.
Yeah, you know what? It's saying financial security is motivating your career choices rather than passion or creativity. You've opted to take on traditional role or be conservative with your money and invest. Well, it sounds like you're not. But in your current position, you're waiting for physical proof rather than acting on intuitive guidance in matters of business. Well, it sounds like you could go for the Porsche. Sounds like you could go for the Porsche. You can't put much in it, but you know.
Yeah.
You
It says, if we're going to talk about job stuff, it says, if the reading is about your work, you've chosen a job that's secure and provides good income.
Yeah, it sounds like you're doing good.
Yeah.
So
Wealth
go for
gives
it,
you
maybe.
status and power, which you value. However, you may not feel inspired, challenged, or content in your position. But if I had a Porsche, I think that would inspire
I'd be
me.
pretty happy too.
Yeah.
So it sounds like maybe go for it.
All right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, maybe go for it. But don't forget what your intuition tells you. So if you're,
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Wait, but this is the people
surrounding you.
Oh.
So it's
maybe
about,
that's not me. Never mind.
It's about status and power, but someone having those things but not feeling like emotionally fulfilled. Yeah, so if there's anyone around you who kind of acts like that, like they have everything but they're not still happy.
And building stability with the people around you or yourself, right? Or is it just the circumstances surrounding
circumstances so
Okay,
Porsche's
so
a circumstance.
maybe go for something more a little bit where you feel stable, and then you are able to conserve resources. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, but if you can afford the Porsche payment, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, it would be a used
Just
car.
be stable so you can do that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what this car is saying.
Hey, use Porsche, that's practical.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah. The 9 spot is the Queen of Cups.
Indicates what you hope or fear, or what you hope and fear.
Ooh, okay. Interesting, because this card is like, it's like this Queen of Cups who has this like, what is this, like a swan that's like drinking water, but she's not wearing her crown. Oh, it's the princess. So it's princess is the page.
Oh, it's the page,
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like we found that out.
Yeah.
This one it says princesses, but it's actually a page.
It's a page. Okay. So,
it seems like you got a lot to give or something like that.
Hope or fear, or hope and fear.
Maybe giving too much.
When the page of cups appears, it can indicate self-esteem issues. Perhaps you look to others to define you or place too much trust in people. It also suggests a keen intuition and latent artistic ability. Sometimes this card shows you are facing an emotional issue about which you feel uncertain or unprepared. It can
That's
also,
like this whole situation.
Yeah, it can also represent the early stages of a relationship. Okay. If the page stands for a real person, he or she may be a younger sibling, child, or friend, particularly an imaginative, sensitive, or idealistic one. So it can show an emotional immaturity. If the card represents an actual person, he or she can be young, inexperienced in love, overly trusting, naive, or idealistic in the extreme.
I don't think if there's that kind of person around me. I don't know.
Well, maybe.
Hope or
Well, this
fear,
is a
hope
hope and
and
fear.
fear.
Yeah. Okay. So mine says it's about love messages or playfulness or emotional intelligence. The messenger of love brings good news. Be open to new emotional experiences. The Page of Cups is grounded in his identity and feels free to express himself. I feel like that's like you, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like maybe this is a hope. Mm-hmm. Maybe this is your hope. This sign signals emotional intelligence and messages in your life that praise you for actively expressing your feelings. The page could represent another person, or he could be you. I feel like he's probably you, and this is probably a hope that you're going off this way. It says, regardless, open yourself to receiving messages from your unexpected sources, including your own intuition. In terms of money or career, an exciting new opportunity is on the horizon. Take it slow, but put yourself out there in a way that feels emotionally satisfying. Your finances are improving, and you're becoming more confident at work, even if you still feel like a novice sometimes. Relish the moments that make you feel like a beginner. Enjoy the incredible lightness that comes with it. So maybe this is about a hope of.
Oh, I have a good one.
Yeah, go for it.
So, if it's a hope or fear, if the reading is about job, this card may represent the beginning of a new job or creative venture. Mm-hmm. That's a good hope. Or it can mean you're studying to improve your skills and marketability. I remember that last time in our reading, it kept saying to like improve your skills and go back to school. But do you have a new romance?
No, but I downloaded Hinge last week.
Wait, okay.
Wait. I know some things y'all don't know, but
I know some things you don't know too.
Yeah.
I know some things nobody in this room knows, but I heard some goss.
About me?
Yes.
How does work travel like that? I thought nobody.
Oh, I got the weird connection, honey. It's a weird connection.
So be open.
My God.
This is your hope and fear. So like, okay, it's scary, but it's also okay. So I guess we would cut to Ivy's newly. Oh my God! Stop. Ivy's newly single, guys, and I think this is a new revelation. We
Hope
talked.
and fear.
We cut some stuff out.
Yeah.
Hope and fear.
New blush of a romance on the horizon.
Hey, but it just says be open to new love, things that come with new love.
Oh, I didn't make up new blush. It says that in here.
Really?
New blush of romance.
New blush of romance.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it just says be open. Might be scary, but it's new. Yeah. Go for it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so our last card. Okay, it's the Seven of Pentacles reversed.
Likely future outcome.
Seven of Pentacles reversed. Okay, I have it.
Okay.
So, this is about. This is a likely future outcome. This is about impatience and procrastination. The reverse Seven of Pentacles in your reading can suggest that you haven't been working towards your goals with enough conviction and you're getting frustrated and impatient. This reversal can also reveal that procrastination is the main reason why you haven't seen the results you've been hoping for, overcoming any internal resistance by reviewing and revising your action plan. Perhaps your goal just needs a little adjustment to get you back on track. What do you have?
Mine has, it signifies anxiety, impatience, or concern about loss. You doubt you'll reach your goal, or you worry that the outcome won't live up to your expectations. Well, I mean, when it comes to the movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It can indicate procrastination, like Christy said, but in a reading about your job, it says you may not get recognition or rewards you expected. But
Well, I
you're
don't
not
think you expect. Yeah, you
yeah.
didn't expect that from this particular thing.
Obstacles and delays may occur, or a project may not turn out as well as you hoped. But
Well, your hope was not very high, so I don't know.
exactly.
So it seems like, okay, to summarize, we look at the full reading together in a new light. I think there's reminders of like, okay, you've been through a lot of shit, you hunkered down and you survived it. You are being kind of pulled in these kind of two different directions, but maybe there's a path in between, which is like interesting because before it was like you thought like there's no way that I like, do I really want to go down this road with my mom? And then the cards were like, yeah, totally go down this road with your mom. It could be just what you need. And then now it's kind of the same thing of where like it's not just like one path is right or wrong. It's like the combination of the two in the middle is what is like maybe right.
You have all the ability and the creativity to kind of manifest your dreams.
You can, yeah, it's like you have everything that you need to make it work. Trust in that is what it seems like. And then it's like, okay, maybe beware of getting lost in too much fun coming up or something like that in this current mindset that you have. You did go through a lot, but maybe don't go too far off the path. And then this one was maybe get that Porsche, but make sure you're stable enough to make the payments. This one is like, okay, be open to new love, but also maybe beware of giving too much away. I don't know. That's what I'm kind of intuitively getting from the card itself. And then this whole reverse Seven of Pentacles is like, okay, expectation versus reality, you know, in a way.
Maybe a project doesn't get off the ground like you hoped it would.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you have any side gigs that are like going on right now that you're like have a lot of like idealistic kind of hope for, like you see very much promise in, but maybe it's kind of just like slow your roll. And
okay, that's a good card to know. For sure.
But yeah, what do you think? Like, what resonated? What maybe didn't resonate?
No, I think there's definitely some truth in most, if not all, the cards. I like the Magician card a lot.
I think that was so like bang on because it's like you and really interesting that it's like, okay, this is the first card of the Major Arcana, and then High Priestess is the second card of the Major Arcana, and they were like past and like kind of future-ish, like near past and near future. And then with the Chariot, like, which is movement, but then maybe you're getting pulled in many different directions. So I just feel like that was, looking at those three cards tells so much of your story, which is really cool.
No, these two cards are really cool.
I still can't get over the comparison to The Room.
That's tea right there.
If I said the right thing, I don't know. I feel like that might be too generous.
Oh my god!
I don't know. You know,
my goodness.
Yeah, it's hard to know. I don't know. I'm hoping for the best for everybody.
Well, maybe you're hoping for the best, and the cards are like, no, take it down a notch.
I feel like that's the best you can do, and I feel like just know that in the end, I mean, you're already managing your expectations for it. So that's good. But also maybe the other way around where you think it's going to like bomb and
you're not ready for this to succeed.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like you think it's going to bomb, but maybe it's not as bad as you think it's going to be. That could be what that Seven of Pentacles reversed at the end is going to be. So I feel like that's all like a expectation versus reality card, and yeah, it's unfolding in front of us now.
I'm excited to show you guys the film. We can watch.
We gotta do one more. We gotta do another. Yeah, we gotta do another
trilogy.
We gotta do another follow up.
Yeah.
How does it all end?
Post April, I must know where it's going.
It's a full journey from pre-production to post to final product. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of the spread. Okay, what did we think of
the wine?
The wine.
It's delicious.
You guys love.
This is this is a 5-star. This is 5 Christie's out of Christie's because this is so drinkable, so easy, a little sweet. It's not too sweet, not too tart, not too like dry.
Yeah.
You know. What did you think, Devin?
I give it 3 Devons out of Devon because
Well, you're not a white.
I'm not a white
either.
wine drinker, and so I inherently don't like it.
So if she was a white wine drinker, this would be a 4.
Yeah.
It's like one star off. Yeah.
No, yeah, maybe it would
Just
be
for
a
being
5,
white.
But I have.
Good thing
I
it was
caught
empty.
it. No, it's not.
Oh, okay, good. You caught it.
I
We almost had another spill for those who are listening. We almost
Yeah.
had another spill.
I had a full glass that's now
You
empty.
drink it.
So I did drink
Yeah,
it.
that's good.
So that's why it gets a
think
3
3 is
because
good.
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. If it had
Yeah.
bubbles, I would like it more. Yeah.
Oh, if that a prosecco, it's probably good.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Ivy?
5 out of 5. for
Yeah.
me.
Nice.
I love it.
Seriously. Yeah, we both had like 2 glasses
I
at this point.
know.
It's so good. Check it out. It's Fat Cat Pinot Grigio 2019 California. I feel like 2019 was a pretty solid year. There's like a lot
For
of
wine,
wines
yeah.
that we've had that have been pretty good.
I feel like still current, but like not. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's,
just
like,
enough-
almost 5 years ago.
Oh my
Almost.
gosh.
Ew,
5
yeah,
years.
ew.
Yeah.
I just keep thinking it's like 2020, but
I
it's like
know.
2023 already.
I know.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so okay, what did you think from? So you've done 2 readings with us. I think you're the first person that's come back for like a little follow up. What did you think
Yeah.
from the first one? And that was your first
Yeah.
reading.
No,
So
yeah, that was
from
my
your
first
first
one.
reading to your second reading with us,
Yeah.
and like following up on the same kind of like storyline. Like, what'd you
know.
think?
It's been super fun. I feel like I'm on this journey, and these tarot cards are on this journey with me. And,
love
Yes,
that.
and
they're telling your journey for sure.
Yes.
I feel like the first time around they were like super bang on. This time it's a little more ambiguous.
Yeah.
That's true.
But it is true. The project is over, and we're not sure where we're headed from here. So it makes a little
Yeah.
sense. It's really all up in the air what's gonna happen, and the cards
It's a cliffhanger.
they're
yeah.
leaving us on a
Seriously.
cliffhanger.
But then they're like, okay, but be aware that whatever comes, you're able to handle it.
Yeah.
You know, is what I'm kind of getting from this.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, lots of new stuff. I think in this like in the straight row.
Staff.
Yeah, is that the staff? But you have everything that you need to like handle it all. So maybe get that Porsche, get the new boyfriend.
Yeah.
New
roll up to
partner.
the sequel of Dark Feathers.
In
Yeah.
the Porsche with the new
In the Porsche,
boyfriend.
Yeah,
Your
you're like,
EP at
hello,
that point.
mother.
Hello,
Yeah.
mom.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I love that.
I
Cool.
love this. Yeah. Thank you for having me again.
Thanks for
Yeah.
coming on again. Okay, so remind people, where can they find you?
Yes. So my Instagram handle is IYLIAO. Yeah. That's where I'm at.
Give Ivy a
Yeah.
follow. You've been listening to Wine and Divination. We're your hosts. I'm Christy.
I'm Devin.
And you can follow us on Instagram at wine.divination. All of our other social media links are at www.wineanddivination.com. You can check out our YouTube, see our faces, see these cards in real time at youtube.com/@wine.divination. I don't know why they made it like that, but that's new. And what else? Oh, join our coven on Discord.
Mm-hmm.
You can get the link at our website, wineanddivination.com. And we come out every Monday. We're a Witchy Tarot podcast, with every other episode being our sub-series, Witchy and Whining About It, which is about, some cool little tips and tricks and things that we're learning as new witches. We just talk about them. And am I missing anything?
Got my fire cider here. I carry it with me
You
everywhere.
carry it with you. You just didn't take it out of your bag.
I just forgot.
Have you been you haven't been shaking it? Well, you
I
shake it
have
now.
been walking with it every day
Oh, that's
to
good.
work,
So it's
so
getting
it gets
it's going with you to
agitated.
work. Wow.
Wait, what is that?
It's fire cider. You're supposed to drink this shit.
So what about? Okay, check out the link somewhere up here
It's
or
straight
down
vinegar,
below.
girl, and jalapenos
it's
and
really,
onions.
It's really good if you're. It's like a home remedy for if you're feeling sick or like throat scratchy. You take like a shot, and then it'll be really good for you. It's like turmeric, cloves, garlic, jalapenos. So check out that episode where we make this. Yours looks so like maybe you need to add. Maybe we can add a little bit of apple cider vinegar. That's what I end up doing with mine. But anyway, Ivy, thanks so much for coming on the show with us. It's so great to see you.
Yeah.
And guys, check out Dark Feathers probably somewhere.
Coming to a TV near
I don't
you.
know if people Google it, are they gonna find anything? Is there like
There's an IMDb.
Okay.
IMDb?
Yeah, maybe we'll have like a little podcast screening. I don't know how it'll work, but
I love that.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
see. Well, we're gonna do another follow up. I
Okay,
think
okay.
this is too juicy not to follow up on. So
Yeah.
a third follow up sometime in the near future, maybe another
Yeah.
like few months.
Yeah.
We'll keep you guys posted. And thanks for watching / listening.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye.